Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Crow's Newsletter. We got a good few games right here, very interesting gameplay, and I thought, man, these games are very well done, are very unique, and I picked the word unique because they don't stand, like nowadays they would probably not, like they're not very, how I say, like complicated. They're very simple, and maybe depending how people play or how you know approach it, it could be very complicated. To me, I see them very simple. Just a simple storyline with simple rules, and make it into a very complicated game, and that's what I like about something. So first one is actually let me start with the ones that I feel like deserve more credit. So like that. So right now the first game on it is called Lumo for the Xbox One, PC, and PlayStation 4. Apparently it's been out before, and they're doing it for the Xbox One, I think. But pretty much it's a remake or rebirth and of like a simple like exploration game. It's an adventure game, and think of it like a 3D NES Zelda. That's what it is. You go in one room and everything around it is absent to you, and you gotta solve puzzles that affect other rooms and gain items and tricks, but you're a wizard. And I'm looking at this, it's like, wow, a game that requires RPG, but you can only handle one room at a time, and that's all you see. Like a real life situation, you go see one room at a time. You could expect what's in the other room by hearing of by being in it, but you don't really know what's in it, a new room, unless you go through it first. So challenges, there's always a surprise challenge. You never know what's in there unless you beat it, unless you go through it with whatever you have. I mean, you go in and go back, but that's kind of cheating. But sometimes I feel like if they lock the door on you, like in the Legend Zelda, like oh man, I'm stuck here now. I have to deal with this situation that I have no idea how to I'm really prepared for. And that's a real good game. Lumo, that is amazing sounding, simple game. I'm very interested in, playing. But I don't have any. I could have a PC. I could play it on PC. Next game is apparently it's been out for a while, but they're finally making a third chapter. It's called Higurashi When They Cry. Chapter 3, Tatarigoroshi. Obviously, I'm gonna leave that the name of the game below. But pretty much, it's a simple visual novel with simple stories, simple situations. Not a simple situation. It's just a simple visual novel with realistic situations and friends and a nice development story with happy and sad moments. Apparently, it's been out for a while now, and I really want to see the other versions of this game. Apparently it's by the 7th expansion. The game's been out, and so I'm really excited. See, I don't know much about the story, but we're looking at like high school girls, boys, and they're pretty much at high school age, like I said, and that's it. Nothing, no demon fighting, no magic from different dimension. It's just that, and I think I find out that those things very interesting. That you can still achieve an entertaining game without all the supernatural stuff or superhuman abilities that people portray a lot in the more modern games. Like in Call of Duty, you're half robot and able to do backflip while shooting 20 people. Or like in Pokemon, you have these mystical creatures that shoot out elementals and stuff. That's why I find this visual novel very interesting, just simple, or more realistic and plain. It's more, I like it. The next game is really fascinating personally. I mean, you can see it it's like Final Fantasy, but then again, Final Fantasy, they know who they're fighting. Right here, they really don't know who they're fighting. You kind of, how to say, you're pretty much. This is after a kingdom falls. There's these 4 nations that are fighting in a war. The problem is, there's still like kingdoms. They're like, think of it like the Renaissance era. So like a little bit magic in there, and you know, stuff that people assume what's in the Renaissance time, like the shaman or like the wizards or something. Cool part is they're not fought by knights, more like higher, like specialized mercenaries, and you're a mercenary squad leader, and pretty much you fight for whoever bids the highest, and you do that mission. It's like, oh, I want you to do this, but no way, I want you to do this instead. It's like, oh, I want this guy because he has more money. So it's all about greed, but you get to find out the downfall of that mighty kingdom that fell, or the Grand Kingdom is what's the title called. So very interesting game, and I like the way that you really don't care which kingdom, but you're really figuring out what happened to the fallen one. So pretty much you're kind of destroying the kingdom one by one, but you're getting paid to do it. So that's a very interesting game. The animations they're going is very unique. It's kind of like a 3D, 2D kind of thing. Like the characters appear 2D, but the motion, the fall appears 3D, which is personally one of my favorite things when they do something like that. I really love it. It looks so simple to take in, but yeah, so much advancement to that, so much skill to achieve that kind of animation. It's for the PC. It's for the PS Vita and the PS4. So Grand Kingdom, very well. You should check it out. And the last game, and I personally think this game is a real, there's a nice fan service for like a lot of stuff. And the cool part is, this game is kind of has a crossover with Fire Emblem, with a lot of Fire Emblem characters appearing with and a lot of elements. Pretty much, it's Atlas. It's an Atlas game, the Atlas, and for the Wii U. So that's something. Especially what I saw is very high graphic, and obviously you're in a modern day world of music and art. So pretty much everybody's more into music and this awesome artwork or awesome like people presentation kind of thing. And also a dimensional ramp happens by the people from Fire Emblem entering your dimension, and they guide you while you do your music and stuff. Personally, I think this might be very interesting how they approach, you know, something well developed like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's a well developed game. I'll give you that much. And this game with this, they'll find having a well-developed game with a world that's kind of not with it yet. And I wonder how they approach something with great music, because I was watching the trailer. Great music, great visuals. I will buy it. Even though it's terrible, the game might be terrible or whatever, I'm so interested in the artwork and the music behind this game. And I would love to play this game just for that reason only. I'm hoping that the story is good. And if the story is good, I will give it a perfect 10 out of 10 if the story is just right. Nothing too absurd. And by looking at it, it might be just right. But I might have to dig in a little bit into the Fire Emblem game to understand some of the references they're making with the characters. Because I know some, but I don't know all. So I might have to like watch a few videos and say, oh, it's this person from this game or whatever. It's probably from the newer games, so I might have to watch some of the newer LPs of Fire Emblem. But that's something very interesting personally, and that's pretty much it on this list. Each game is so far has its own definitive moments of modern day standards. So, what's gonna be happening on my channel? Well, obviously I only got one Blade and Soul last week. Sorry. Because I was talking with another friend that I might be doing a PS1 game. And he told me this because he knows it, but I have never played it or never heard of it. But he says it's a nice gem of the PS1 era console. And I said, well, I want to play a game that people will have forgotten over time. And so like, okay, so I'm organizing it. We might get some recording done soon, and I might get an episode out this week. But don't hold that to me. Let me see. On top of that, my job is killing me. But I think I'm getting down so I can actually record. At first, the first week was kind of, you know, first few weeks were like, "Ugh, like I can't record." But now, obviously, when you get to a new schedule, obviously things are not, you're not comfortable with it, and that's what I see when you get a new job or something different that's gonna play a big part for the rest of your life. Is it's just you're not comfortable with it, and you just gotta work with it, and eventually you're gonna get done. And I have gotten used to it, and I can record right after work if I needed to, so which is great for me. Top of that, you know, I'm getting better. Obviously, I still have trouble being a little lazy at work, and I mean I'm lazy, but like, oh yeah, whatever customer. I get up when there's a customer. It's just when I need to do some important paperwork or some paperwork, I'll just push it off to the side for like 30 minutes or an hour. Like, oh no, they gotta be done. But so I'm getting better at that. I'm getting a nice mojo done and everything. I'm learning a lot of paperwork, but my boss just threw more paperwork at us this week. That's all I'm saying. And now he added this next step, and it's very challenging for somebody who just still new and can't get the paperwork, because I'm not really good with paperwork. Not like good like in organizing and do it. It just the procedures they want me to do is I'm having trouble following it. It's like very detail oriented. I'm gonna say that you really gotta know your steps. On top of that, we're gonna start fixing up the filing cabinet soon. We have a filing cabinet, and after a certain amount, there's a lot of paperwork that needs to be reorganized just to make more room, and I might have to do that and put them in stuff, or might have to contact my boss and say, hey, we need more room. If you can, you know, do it for us, please, thank you. But that's everything, guys. Right now, I really that's all I got. Other than that, I had fun this weekend, and I tried an amazing thing, but I'll tell you in the video. But thank you guys for watching this. Anything you want me to discuss, any games like in a certain area or certain game, or want me to discuss E3. I haven't been keeping up with 3D. I know that pretty much there's Pokemon Moon, and they announced Pokemon Moon and Sun, and I seen the cover of it. First of all, awesome cover, especially that Pokemon. The lion looks sick, and also that demon one. But I don't know, I'm not really good with that kind of stuff, but I'll look it out. But I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Game.